he goes and clears the fielder in the... Oh, good stop, very good stop. This is a very... There he goes and clears the fielder in the deep. Opens his account with a 6.
You can see he's moved a little bit towards the middle end leg, and when the ball was going around the outside the off stump, he brought in that
and he's away in the air, taken in the deep. And look at the elation there. That's a big wicket.
So very good homework by the USA team. Very good field placing. Straight down the throat of that man. This is top stuff. Absolutely terrific by USA.
That's hit high in the air. Should clear mid off and should clear the boundary as well. This is the way the Indians play.
That's the template they have set for themselves. Time of Rohit Sharma as well. And this is a very good shot because he didn't look to hit it straight. He hasn't looked to hit it square. He's gone down the pitch, given himself just a little bit of room to be able to swing his bat freely.
Got that fine. It's a quick outfield. So 6 and now
by. So on the pads, all he has to do is get a little bit of a tickle, and that's exactly what he's done. Soft hands for this particular.
Just over mid-on. And will trickle into the fence. The big over there, 16 of it after 3.
It's a calculated shot. He knew that the fielder was in the 30-meter circle. Didn't try to hit it too hard, was making sure he got enough elevation.
Swings across the line. Just beats the fielder in the deep.
Well, Tilak is in the mood. You can see that he's not going to look just for the ones and twos. He is going to look for the boundaries, particularly in the power play. Such a...
That's a good shot. Just a little bit of width on offer.
So can't give a bit of width to this. Look at the way how quickly the bat comes down and the ball flashes away. The bat speed's incredible. And the placement immaculate.
Especially when you don't have any cover in the deep. Oh, that's a fine shot. Flick. Just clears the man in the deep. He's finishing that shot with a
trademark Ishant Kishan. Just picked it up beautifully over the leg side. Gone! That one has been taken. They've put one down in the previous over. This time, no mistake.
Yeah, was riding his luck, wasn't he? Again, it was outside the off stump. Tried to hit it way past mid-off. Maybe didn't get any elevation. Yeah, and went straight to mid-off's hands there. Easy catch for Millen. And Americans are ecstatic.
Splice to the bat, that should be taken as well. They have got another in the power play. This is brilliant from the US of A. Outstanding cricket.
That is a massive wicket for the Indian team. Again, sat in the ground and got at the top of his bat. An easy catch to the skipper of the USA side. They get number 3 inside the power play.
Slower ball in the air and taken. Unbelievable bowling. Shalquake with a slower ball bouncer. And USA have 4. And that's the end.
Set up. Bailed out of the shot right at the end. Only to get a top edge. And Netravalkar doing well enough to get that catch at short fine leg.
in the air, but over mid-off. First boundary in 27 deliveries.
Connection is concerned. And his fingers over that ball, but not much elevation either. Enough for him to get a boundary. Much needed one for India.
Oh, a little late dab with so much class and timing.
Good for him. Waited for that ball. Look how he's watching that ball and how late he plays it. Exquisitely done. Complete control over that shot.
Now, did that carry? I think it did. He's smiling. Did he just get his... He would love to get his old teammate out, and he gave him an opportunity. Did it carry? Yes, it did. It sure did.
And that was an easy one. Should have got that every day of the week.
By you.
Oh dear. For the first 9.5 overs, they were outstanding in the field.
Even the best of fielders, somehow, the pressure gets to them. You see that? Punched off the back foot. Yes, you could say maybe the bounce wasn't great.
He did. Straight in. Straight into the man down at long on. India lose another. They're coming apart here. This was not the script. But the USA are forcing them to...
Have not read from so far. You can see the balance just wasn't there when he went for that big hit. The ball didn't come off the pitch as quickly as he thought, and that's why he had to make the...
Found the gap. Will be enough to go for 4. Welcome boundary for India, much needed.
Yes, when he hits the ball, it stays hit, and Hardik Pandya was down the pitch. You can see that he was just waiting for that, making a bit of room to be able to hit it through the extra cover region. That shot.
Right, there's a fielder here too. Every time the ball goes in the air, there's a fielder underneath. Harmeet picks up a catch. Watch, it's 77 for 6.
Well, again, a slow delivery, and this one has turned. This one has turned just a little bit. So what Hardik Pandya was looking to hit was over. Go.
Plays a sweep shot, as I said, better than anybody else, and this time he's in control. The same,
and he's pulled it from around the middle and leg.
Beats the inside fielder, but there's one in the deep. Foot is touching the rope. We'll need another angle to see if the ball is touching him. There it is.
Rope gets pushed back, so that's a boundary. 2 more runs, very welcome for India.
Slashed away, slash hard, slashes for 4. Boy, do they need that. And finally we hear something from this crowd. They've been very, very quiet.
Short, wide to a left-hander. Grave mistake. Welcome boundary for Akshar Patel. Been hanging in there, absorbing the pressure with Suryakumar Yadav.
Beautifully played. Now they're beginning to motor. And boy, do they need to. 100 up. It's been a real struggle.
He's rolled his fingers on top of it. Off cutter. A deft touch from Akshar Patel. Recognizing the gap.
Oh, helped on his way. Extraordinary shot. Finds the boundary, so that's 3 in the over. That is the very, very best of Suryakumar Yadav.
Square leg and fine leg inside. He knew he probably had to drag it from outside the off stump, and he was willing to do that. Again, he's literally telegramming the batter that I'm going to bowl a slower ball outside the off stump. Can't do it to a man of Sky's caliber.
And again better by 2. What an over 21. He looks calm, but inside he knows this is a massive moment.
How good is that?
Heaved away, not found the boundary, found the man. Another one goes. Axar this time. And Harmeet picks up another.
Almost every time they've gotten out. Again, not in the middle of the bat at all. Caught well inside the boundary line at the Wankhede. That tells you a story.
Oh, Hamid, don't worry about the one. Let's just take the 4 instead. That'll do nicely for Arshdeep.
Arshdeep Singh knows to play one way. He does exactly that. He's almost dismissed from his presence.
I'm not convinced by that. If that had gone straight up in the air, me and you would have been saying something very different to the outcome. That's the gap he looks for. It is very dangerous to bowl to Surya Kumar Yadav without that man behind square. 51. 51 from 36. Take a bow, skip. A team under pressure.
An absolute captain's knock here from Surya Kumar Yadav, and much needed for India
right now, and he'll know that better than anybody. In the next couple of overs, I don't think you can bowl with the field he has to a player who plays that shot so well. He's going to have to make a change. Don't think he has. He just maybe fractionally moved the man at deep square a little further behind.
I have a feeling that Shubham Ranjani.
That's where he's going to go. That's why he's such a good player. He knows where the gaps are, and that is not an easy shot to play high class.
Waited for the ball, again rolled his fingers over it, Shlakwick, and timed it well and got enough elevation. See him waiting to play that shot.
Has a go, and that's exactly where it goes. However much you try, however much you plan, this guy is just too good.
You saw that coming from a mile away. So that was the area he was going to go. Came across, got back to ball. Good connection. You can see that square leg fielder in. 76-meter 6 here. He's impressed. We see it almost every day of the year.
Well, he was trying absolutely. Has a full swing. Going to be taken, surely. Yes. Pretty irrelevant in terms of the match situation.
Sat deep in the crease. Waited for it. Ball just holding in the wicket.
Brilliant, absolutely brilliant. They need another 4 fielders here.
Low ball. Coming well before he's delivered it. And the execution impeccable.
Second highest score by an Indian captain. Goes again, and 6 more. They just cannot bowl to him. Mind you, not many can.
Surya Kumar Yadav, new beauty innings. Just have a look at that. That is amazing batting.
Oh, 6 more. 6 more down the ground. Almost irrelevant where the fielders are. He is Mr. 360 and he's showing exactly why.
Didn't have to overhit it. Hit it in the direction as well. With the swing over mid-off. Easy as you like it. Make the work go.
Goes again, it's almost inevitable. This time though it's only 4.
Yeah, again, he's watching the ball like a hawk there, Nick. He's been immaculate. Doesn't matter what he needs to do, as long as he gets the boundaries.
Has to go down. Whatever happens in the match, Robin, has to go down as one of the great innings in a T20. One finish with a boundary, they'll continue to run, surely. No, they're just going to take the 1. Either way, Surya Kumar Yadav has given India a chance, in fact more than a chance. They'll be energised massively. You have to feel for Netravalkar, but that man on screen, take a bow.
Full toss, trying to get down on his knee and to get under the ball. Didn't even try, did.
extraordinary. 84 from 49. That, of course, the headline act. 20-0 and 25. Didn't look too bad in the power play, and then it fell away massively. 0-6-5. Couldn't have dreamt of that about halfway through. Shalkwak 4 for 25. Simply brilliant. 1 for 13 as well. Ali Khan.
Yeah, a hint of shape there.
The Mushtaq Ali, he's connected that and sent it soaring down right here in front of us. In fact, just about a yard or so in front of us.
Chance to swing again. This just swung off the middle of the bat. Clean strike. Perfect strike.
Oh, second. And I'll tell you what, he's actually hit that ball very, very well.
Just dragged it back a couple of feet, getting the batter to hit it on the up. Just carries perfectly, and you feel so disappointed because you've nailed it.
Now Arshdeep. Leading edge, there's a fielder there. The catch is taken. Now Arshdeep among the wickets. There's an invaluable wicket of the captain.
Brings the leading edge into play. And with this pitch that has been stopping, there have been plenty of catching practice in the 22 overs we've seen.
Oh, taken that shot mid-wicket. Such an opportunity for the United States of America here in Mumbai. And it's not quite going there.
Whether it be cover, mid-off, mid-wicket. Often you're seeing the ball sail over your head in T20 cricket. Not here, not this evening. Siraj has 2. India have 3.
Oh, just short, just out. Tremendous attempt. The ball was flying to his right.
Honest, he was horizontal. And he put it down. Not bad for your big bowler that's been bowling at the other end. He was aware, game aware, and nearly pulled off a blinder.
There's a fielder there. He's done magnificently, has he now? So I just wonder whether he actually pushed it back in, but he seemed in no hurry to pick it up again. That's why, yes, it's 4. He's given it now.
That's nicely steered. Just waited on it.
Good point. Position missed it the previous ball, but this time around he gets it quite nicely. The fielder in the deep is more towards deep point rather than deep third man. You can see that. So he had no chance whatsoever.
Had the quality. That's 6. And it's long.
Oh, that's a massive hit. So he got the freedom to swing his bat and arms freely, and an excellent connection that. Outside the off stump, gets the whole swing of the bat. It's a 6 anywhere.
Oh, the edge for 4. You can't have a man at slip at this point. You always want him for the USA, but at some cost and in some time.
It's seen a setup. He got ready slightly late there. Can catch up with the ball through his hands at the ball there.
Straight up and out. There's the extra ball, and that's gone out of the ground for 6. I hope I...
Clean striking that. Right in his arc. Just through the line of the delivery.
And that'll be 4-2. The runs are starting to flow now for the USA. This is not a done deal for India.
Going leg spinner outside the off stump. Sanjay Krishnamurthy here is batting well. That's 6, followed by this 4. Good shots. With
What happened there? Was beaten, but he kept going. And in doing so, he allowed Ishan Kishan all the time that he needed. They've asked him.
Roll it through. ball is in the hand and the wicket is broken as the batter is out of his ground, satisfied.
To the United States, their partnership was looking so good, and now they're 71 for 4 after 12 overs. It's a good shot. It's a very good shot. Just a little fuller again. Every time the bowler's been fuller, it's been easier for the batter.
In T20 cricket at 140 strike rate, 141 strike rate. For someone who's been playing really good cricket over the last 12 months, he's playing franchise cricket around the world now. I played a lot with him and against him as well.
I didn't know he was that old. Brilliant. Big hit. The USA is saying, look, we might be behind in this game, but we're going to keep going.
Really well. He understands you need a boundary every over, and the initial part of the over, he's always looking to get a boundary. In the last 3 overs, he's been able to do that.
That should be close. The finger goes up, yes, and he reviews immediately. Does Shubham Ramjane.
Keep rolling. Just roll back once again. I can see a spike as the ball is next to the bat, satisfied. Ball made contact with the bat. Rod, you need to change your decision. Stand by. Screen signal now.
Tiny edge. We didn't even... Straight up. He's got the distance. Goes for 6. What a way to end the over.
That's high. It's not going to go the distance. It's Rinku Singh underneath it. And he's safe as houses. He doesn't miss too many.
Yep, he was playing really well. Just a little bit of grip. You can see the rotation on the seam. You can see there it's just held up a little bit. That's not an easy shot to play in these conditions. He's not putting it down.
And he goes first ball and finds the fielder. Straight to Mohammad Siraj. 2 wickets in 2 balls for Akshar Patel.
He's trying to make it out of the reach of USA, and he's almost done that now. Could have done it differently, hasn't done. And that's going to prove very costly potentially. Axar.
There you go, he tried that. Just away from that man at short corner.
The Surya Kumar Yadav innings. And to the extent that he got, 84, and to the extent that they got 160.
Swings and taken in the deep. That's what you expect at the end of the innings and trying to force the pace.
You're talking about his intuitive nature and how he can outthink batters. Whether he did so there or not, only he knows, but so good at mopping up the tail, so good against...
That's gone long. Clearing the fence. Not quite coming out right. Nicely played. Just gets inside the line and just uses the pace.
Others, and that he can continue on his good form. He's played sensibly. That is an intelligent shot, bearing in mind the pitch and the conditions. Gone. That has gone a long way. That'll do. It's going to be nowhere near enough, but they have had some encouraging signs, certainly USA, and
that's a big hit into the crowd, and good job. The young boy was kept his eyes on the ball, catches it, takes it off the other young man there, and says, "It's my ball." That's close. The finger's gone up. So India win. With the wide not given, Siraj ends up with a wicket, and India win by 29 runs, and the defending champions away.
Yep, they'll be mighty pleased. They will come into a position where they could go more and a little slower than we thought. Not the power play they hoped, 34, 37, 37. So moments in the middle there to set things up pretty much. A couple of wickets for Arshdeep, who showed his class at the top. And Siraj, well, finishing with a wicket right at the end, but did a good job initially as well, coming back into the...